Hello. Mwah. Hi. It's Tuesday. Got it. I just had to think. Chat amongst yourselves while I pop over to Facebook and move this across to all of our friends. Let's do that. How are you? I have all sorts of stories to tell you today. We'll have to find some music as well, but there's definitely stories. Now, if I go across here, that looks like me. That looks good. And then there I am talking just a second ago, and I click into that, and I share it with there, and that's over there now. And now we're back here. That is my gorgeous Andrew. Hello. Mwah. Mwah. How exciting. Well, love to people all over the planet, but also especially people who are in Darwin or Gove or Brunswick West or wherever all of our favourite people are. I got to start with a song and the story behind it. Yes. With love to all the Jeaden girls out there, Jeaden calisthenics. Here we go. I don't know what the intro is. Jeaden is the club for me. Winners all you can see. Rah, rah, Jeaden. We think Jeannie is the best. Until we win, we won't rest. Rah, rah, Jeaden. All the girls are friendly, work is happy. And with their moms, the club is very happy. Always busy on the run, so look out world, here we come. Rah, rah, Jeaden, Jeaden. Right, hello. So it turns out that's actually been the most famous set of lyrics that I've written since I started writing lyrics at the age of 5 or something. So when I was 14, I was a calisthenics girl predominantly, and piano was on the side. And as my schoolwork eventually started to wane a bit, and Mum and Dad came in and said, darling, school piano and calisthenics is too much for you and you're going to have to drop one. Without a second thought, I said, school. And they went, oh, no, that's not really what you meant. You have to choose between piano and calisthenics. Which one will you drop? I said piano, without a second thought. It was clear as a bell to me because calisthenics was my main love. That's not the answer they were expecting, and they explained why they expected the other answer, and that really it wasn't democratic at all and that I should be giving up calisthenics. So, around that time, well and truly before that actually, I was 12, Mum and I wrote the lyrics to the Jeaden calisthenics song. That was the tune of Bye Bye Blackbird. I'm sure most of you picked that one up. And, every club or school we've ever been in gets a theme song because that's what we do. And I expect that's been going for a lot of generations before me. Where were we? So Jeaden was an extraordinary club on the rise at that point, and we got to sing that song at every competition when we would win the aggregate, and up at Ballarat, and then again at the concerts, and on it went. So we all know I've spent my life concentrating on the music, and it becomes more and more clear as the time goes on that I have spent not enough time concentrating on the business of music. So I've been compiling all the songs that I've ever written. I'm up to 260 and there is still a lot to go. And that hasn't opened, and I haven't opened up within sort of operas and musicals and things too. So there'll be a lot more than 300. And there's other works. Yeah, there's a lot. And so naming them and getting the lyrics down and connecting it with APRA, the Performing Rights Association, which is where you're meant to receive money back as a composer. And I have received some money back as a composer, but it was only by doing the list that I discovered that 200 of the 260 songs were not with APRA, and some of them were weirdly named anyway that were there. So we did all that, I did all that, and then as each one is sort of surfacing, I sent out a message to Jeaden Calisthenics Club saying, oh, because I saw them recently use a hashtag rah as their hashtag. And I thought, don't tell me they're still doing that song. Well, yes, they are, all around the planet. Certainly all around Australia, for their subbies and their babies and their sub-juniors and their juniors and their inters and their seniors and their masters now, I think they have as well. And the solos and the concerts. And probably more. So all those 8 different sections of Jeaden, and then each of those would get to do 6 or 8 comps a year. Maybe about 6 these days. And 2 or 3 concerts at the end of the year since I was 14. And I should have been collecting money from APRA for all that time. So thousands and thousands and thousands of girls and mums, and probably more in the family, have been singing that particular song for all my life, and I didn't know. So I've made contact. They're really excited. I want to do it, feed it and try to catch it all up a bit. Isn't that funny? So I can't backtrack with APRA, but I can get more organised going into the future. Boy, I got the giggles. I got the giggles when I realised how much money APRA should have been trickling my way for all my life. So there we go. So that's today's thing. Jeannie Douglas. So now we make some sense of those lyrics. Jeaden, so, which was named from Jeannie, and her friend Aiden, I think, Adriana, who went across to dance in the Moulin Rouge. I've had quite a few Australians. Do you know if you go to France, to Paris and see the Moulin Rouge, not this week, you are actually watching quite a lot of Australians, which is funny. Jeaden is the club for me. Winners all, you can see rah. So that's from like hurrah, hurrah, which in my lyrics says R-A-H, but over the time that just became R-A because it just sort of probably made no sense over the decades. Rah, rah, Jeaden. We think Jeannie is the best. So I can't wait to see Jeannie. I send her messages every now and again, and she is always with me on stage. It's from Jeannie that I learnt so much about stage. So it quality, or just, that thing. That's from Jeannie. There you go. That's me for the first 9 minutes. How are you? Is anybody out there? Hello? You've got nothing to say. You don't know what to say. I got one love heart, so that's nice. It's been getting warmer here in Melbourne. It was 9 degrees, so that's a lot better here in Mount Dandenong. And I hope it's comfortably warm where you are. So as we're heading into yesterday was the first calendar day of winter, and we're only 21 days off solstice now. 20? What's the day? I think I've lost a day. I think it's Tuesday the 1st. It must have been Monday the 1st. This is an exciting thing. Shall we sing a different song? I wanted to speak to you about the College song that I'd written that I'll get back to that. I think I need a co-writer for it. Preferably somebody who is within the Lutheran thinking. I taught there for 25 years, and they They knock back the song, but I know musically it's fine. So I think there's, I feel like musically it's fine. I suspect there's something in the lyrics that is not sitting well with them. Possibly half of what I've written in the lyrics isn't sitting well with them. So a co-writer would be great. Nina, I'm looking at you with that. Amanda Wallington. Wow. No, I know a billion people through Luther who are all artsy and wordy. Maybe I could just pop it out there and we could all workshop it. That would be a bit of fun. Written by Shaula and 30 friends. I need to do a song. Hey, here's teaching little fingers to play. Cherie's been. I've got a few people learning this at the moment. Did anybody learn from that book when they were little? It used to be black and white, and somewhere I've got an old-fashioned version of it, and it's got beautiful pictures in it now, and it's gorgeous. Actually, I was a bit confused with I once had a student who was a Seventh-day Adventist, and I opened up the book and the mum said, oh, we can't, my daughter can't play that song, the birthday party, because we don't celebrate birthdays. They're a great family. So that was all very interesting. I had to make up a new one. I think we were allowed to call it a party, a different party, not a birthday party. So there you go. I'm going to sing. I'm going to play a few of these in a little medley. If you ever played them, here's Rain on the Roof. Oh, that was Rain on the Roof, Song of the Vulgar Boatmen. I have the feeling I'm here all alone. Oh, tap. That tune you would know as the Chimes, and I'm sure all of you are going to catch this on a replay or something. So hello to you replaying, and I hope your day's been going well. Do I get imaginary hairs on my nose when a camera goes on? I think I do. That's very funny. No, I think there was something there. Ding dong, ding dong. That tune, it seems to be a bit of a forgotten thing in Australia now. There's still old clocks in Europe that do it. Back before wristwatches, that's not a wristwatch, and mobile phones, and even before you had a grandfather clock in your house, a big clock, there was the one clock in each town, and like in our favourite place, Begoon, just one clock tower, and that would wake everybody up and tell everybody what the time was, and that was the case for hundreds of years. A lot of people didn't, when you were out, that just kept everything working to time. And so when the big bell went, and that's all it would do at the 1/4 the hour. So you just hear those, and then at 1/2 the hour you would hear, And you go, it's past. And you already knew what hour it was because you'd been keeping track from the hour. And then at 1:45, it would sound like, play a bit faster. And that's all. And you wouldn't hear the rest of the song. I've got 15 minutes to go. So that was the fast part of the hour. And then on the hour, it would go. And then you know this bit as it's counting, and you just have to be there and sort of catch however many hours. 8 o'clock. You've still got a little while to be before school in Australia, but if you're in Switzerland, you'd already been probably in school for half an hour. I think that's right. Did it start at 7:30? Oh, there's also some pretty ones in here. Anybody want to say hello? Chat? Anything? Anybody? Bueller? Nothing. Right. I better play the last song in that book from our big farm. Where the left, it sounds really complicated, but the left hand is just doing C and G a lot. For most of it. You get that going. That sounds better. The tricky middle bit. Ooh. Some of my unisons are going out of tune. Better do some piano tuning. Okay. Would you like some ear tests? I don't know what to do. There's nobody there to chat to. I have to pretend. I know you're all watching it later. And it's lovely when you do. And I thank you for all of your comments that come up afterwards. That's gorgeous. Hopefully everybody's settling in. The rumours are of very strong now, if it's not official, that Melbourne will be continuing its lockdown because there are mystery cases and weird things happening. But the general trend is pretty good. We haven't hit the huge numbers that we were in danger of getting. So all is well. Just a bit more of home world. I'm going to see if I can. This will be good practice for me. I'm just popping across to some more lyrics of mine. I went to sing something the other night and couldn't remember the lyrics, and they were in fact here. Did I do one little Socky for you? I don't think I did. I can watch you with this. Let's do one little Socky because I put the lyrics there. I love all the kids stuff. I've written a lot for kids over the years. And I think I'd like to do more of it. It's just crazy. River, my darling River. Okay, I like E major for that. Riv had so much energy as a little boy. Riv, I want to... Just amazing. Just so much energy. Just gone, running past. Riv, wow. And I learnt, I figured it out at some stage, that if you sang a song for him that was an action song that he could do stuff with, he could join in with that and use all of his energy in on the song and work with it. So all the mums out there, and a lot of home dads too, you all know how difficult it can be to get a kid to get their shoes and socks on and out the door. And for River, it was just getting ridiculous. And so I created this song, and soon putting on shoes and socks took exactly, 2 minutes 56, including the dance, which for him was very big. And it was ace. Went like this. One little Socky on a foot. One little Socky on a foot. little sock and then you add a shoe. 1 and 1 is 2. Other foot. 1 little socky on a foot. 1 little socky on a foot. 1 little sock and then you add a shoe. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 on this foot and 2 on that. Did we add this? Did I do a shoe and a sock in that time? Socky on it. Oh, and then you add a shoe. Okay. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 on this foot and 2 on that. That makes 4 unless you add a hat. If you add a hat, then I guess that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's dive. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Exactly how much time it got to get River into shoes and socks, including a dance with a hat sometimes, and out the door happily, ready to do the shoesy socksy song next time, to sing one little socky. There you go. What are the strange? Were you hoping for some grown-up, deep, meaningful songs tonight? I'm afraid you've completely missed out. What's on? Oh, there's no such thing as. No, I might sing that because I don't think there's a demo of it, and so I'm recording a lot of demos now. Time to get all these lyrics and chords in my head into the great world of music. Hello, that's not bad. I know I've played this for you before. This is from Paradise Club, I think. That sounds like Barbra Streisand, doesn't it? I gotta alter that intro. I think it's lower. No such thing. If I do it like that, it sounds like it, doesn't it? That old black magic definitely sounds like other songs. I'll play it that way today, but if I just alter it by a few notes, that would help. There's no such thing as a sure thing, no such thing as a safe bet, no such thing as a walk in the park. You'll never see around the corner, that's the way that it ought to be when walking the path of life. There's an extra word there. I've got to scroll up. There's surprises packed in, surprises you'll never know the end. 1 minute I could be your enemy, next minute I'm a bosom buddy friend. There's no such thing as for certain, no such thing as it's hopeless, no such thing as it just can't be. Life's not for sitting on the shelf. Take something long, look at yourself and shake the dust from your shoulder. Every minute you're older, heat up your life before you grow colder. There's no such thing as for certain, no such thing as it's hopeless, no such thing as it just can't be. No such thing as it just can't be, no such thing as it's hopeless, see, no such thing as it can't be free, no such thing as I can't be me. Life's not a sure thing you can get. Live life to the fullest, yeah. Tonight your life's not over yet. It still needs work, doesn't it? Back to the sculptor with that. We just need a bit more patting here and there. You can hear the basic idea. You can hear the basic idea. Anyway, past the basics. What have I done? Hello. Well, I'm coming to you from, I think I pressed something down here and now I wonder what I did. Current application. Oh, okay. That was good. That was weird. Oh, hey, I'm just going to click on a thing here, and I think it's how I would show you a video, which I don't have there, but I think I could. Wow, I don't know how to do that. If there was a video set up on mine, I could play that now, and I could talk over it, but we could watch it together. Huh. Such a big program. So much to learn. All right, back to me. Oh, I would, but I don't know how to go back to... I disappeared. Right. This might be how I look for the rest of it. Plus? No. Minus? Right. Here we... Current application. There I am. Okay, that was exciting. So I thought there was something on the keys. I think there's a little tiny different. It feels gentle though. I went to the supermarket today, which was sort of exciting, all the weirdest of ways, and my trolley was so heavy that a lovely gentleman with his two sons, to show them what to do, went, "I'll take that for you. Where's your car?" Because I was just losing it in the car park. The car park had a bit of an angle. I went to a different one that I normally do, further up that way, country way, and I thought that was very sweet. Do you never hear that song anymore? Morning Has Broken. Got oversung. All the world's oversung songs. Titanic, and there's so many that got oversung, and they're actually amazing songs, aren't they? That's not one of them. Right. Well, I think I'm at the end, and it's been a version of me chatting tonight. But I did forget last night. Was it last night that I just totally forgot that you were out there, and I forgot that I was here, and forgot that I meant to be here to say hello. So I do apologise for that. I think it was 9 o'clock, 9:15 before I went, oh, going live. I totally forgot. Shows you how busy things are here. Always things to do. And I hope your life is somewhat the same at your end. Perhaps a little calmer, but not too boring. And if it's too boring, there's lots of things to volunteer with. Or if you're really bored, send me a message, and I've got lots of things that you can do remotely to help me out if you're really that bored. That's like Mum going, well, if you're bored, go clean your room. My mum started rehab. She's doing well. It's hard work. It is my intention to see you tomorrow night. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. meant to be the key of G. Beautiful, so humble. There's no place like home. Please sing along whether you're playing on replay or not. There's no place like home. 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 Stay safe where you are and patient. This time is moving on. All is well. Good night, Angie. Good night, Xander. Good night, Melbourne. Good night, Australia. Good night, Planet Pandemic. I'll see you soon.